you came in your numbers today. South Africa. We say to all who voted for the EFF, thank you very much. We don't take your vote for granted. We take your vote as a mandate to continue to hold those who are in power accountable. We will always make sure that all municipalities are held accountable and they service our people. That's why Resanagiditai, Renyakaulubereka, because the work of local government, Kidisoreji, Limeti, Limabona, Lidinto, Yaloditai, Tenakayo, Namu, Karrevereka Strateni, Ropecha di Potolu, Rula di Stratacharina, Divelidizina. What are we doing with ties? Only criminals. Para the tie, the kutishevo khodu behind the tie. Na relaule ke tie, relaula ke se chaba, sa Tembisa, sa Winnie Mandela, squatter camp, renyaka rove lidintomo. While Swanchere debated the overall lead tie, ka first council meeting, le tomaka will like the tie. Because meeting Wamatom, Swanchere debated about service delivery. We must not fight over useless things. We must fight over service delivery. We are wearing overalls in national parliament. Why will you stop overalls in a small municipality like a Midval, Karadurpi, or an overall? Parliament must create precedents for small parliaments. That's what it is. Fighters, ours is to go and service our people. Whether you are running a municipality or you are not running a municipality, be a servant of the people. You don't need a municipality for you to be a community leader, for you to lead the demands of our people. Fall in love with our people now, so that in 2024 you are not a stranger to our own people. The work for 2024 starts today. We rested a bit. We are here to say to the people of South Africa, thank you for voting for the EFF. Even if you were two, we were going to come and thank you, because we don't take your vote for granted. But hey, EFF lose what you don't have. You can't lose what you don't have. How do you say the EFF lost when it has moved from position 5 to position 3 in a Winnie municipality and removed the IFP from position 3? Who would have thought one day the IFP will be tailing behind the EFF in eThekwini municipality? Abafetabari are a loser, but the IFP is a winner. When you have passed the IFP, ukitima uyakai, nasrejahe, we are building this thing ground up. Kanyane, sisofika, where we are going. Arinya kinto tauta kaspiti kaurina lebatu mo EFF abana lerina batlishichedimpa banaka di position. That's why I was agree position batamaya kinto ebutie. That's why riswancheritie nako ore batuba ba re tsenetseng ba tsamaye ba lapa mo tseleng. But we must take government with real people who are with us through and not for positions. Also, speaking wena self, or happen now what yaka, ikrele di nomoro jedinchi, kibeke swanchi kiteni kile PR, wena, wake pulelela, o te tulo mo EFF. Elsa Kristulo umalamangalo. Mara hekeri all the time, whether kuena or someone else, it doesn't matter as long as the red beret is in the municipality. Uveta macho kruku kuena. Mara jajido sute uncha the true colors. Onalido wongwana. Tokomelandi wongwana kamo EFF. Ardiveter di fefere, Arinyaki wongwana in the EFF. Rinyakabatu Valerina, not for themselves, but for the people of Winnie Mandela. That's why, really, Winnie Mandela, we want to reawaken your political consciousness. Or it's not about you. It's about these people in the squatter camps. It's about these unemployed people. It's about these outsourced security guards. It's about outsourced cleaners. Why are you so selfish? There is no time for opportunists in the EFF. How Kenyaka iya ANC kemubabolelanka themselves. EFF ye really the PR ke di ward candidate je di krele modin ya buya yar PCT le CCT e tla tsena mo e bonang o kare ditaba di tsamaya ga botse re balance list ebele continuity, ebele experience, ebele geographic spread, each year into consideration other political dynamics. Awe ba libola, we ba la movering what candidate it aba PR war full stop. Kargeo hata. Tela unya kudi kwa. What type of a what candidate were you? Yao sitibe mula wa EFF or ringa the candidate or ringa the PR. Rena aregitwe reluela but ba South Africa. Bon, mushima no barigitunga ate mopele mumamo. The regional chairperson ya mo ekurule kena aridile mbatu atia ANC kwa odimu aibetankalifa. So we want to thank you, Chairperson of Ikurule. Bajobe kelebachana banefas baskaye. Kwena uleti obaparile. Eba ubona ba salute. Batlor munai lwantwa. Ulwa yewi lwilengi mo Ikuruleni wanchamarumo wasishie silo wayantwengi wara utabi madi utaba ufenywa aunya kufenywa. You fought a good fight the same way as the chairperson of Western Lewile ukai chairperson wa Western ate Achan lova kwa class. Baba Swanti Babe class. Chairperson ya Chani. Le Joburg. Chairperson ya CDV. Le Western. Le Ikurule. Baswanti Banega Mopeler Nare Kamurao. Karba Tubaba Lui. Batibantwa. Wola Wachani. Over Tamaya Jadi Napoli statue. Radiate door to door. Yana Jadi Napoli statue. Tabu Kruka. Lebo Solomon Matangu. Arinya Giditechu. Rinyaka door to door. Yalo Mushima no Tungao. Uti Minori. Iluwa yuang ntwaye ailata alata sera bari ANC research yachwa yari ANC in the whole of Gauteng it lo krea 51% kai kurule basadi le banna ba EFF ba ikurule bari ha khone ntwane uwe ANC le re ka se fenye mara e ka se wine e ka se krea 51% never. So comrades kaofela rena re berekile ana re sa tlo berekela mogahlo wo wa rena o a ba re nyake e ba re lebeletse ba tshwara ke mana ba tlhatsa re a ba shishimishi e a ba re nyake even with every achievement we've made a ba nyaka go e bona yewe ba re EFF lose it ba re bana EFF e be na le 800 councillors and yalo ina le 1000 and something DP ya nebu yalo mutu you get 200 extra plus councillors you are a loser but the DA that had this number of councillors today has got less. They praise it everywhere. The ANC that had this number of councillors today they have less. They praise them everywhere. Rena rile modim e o ka lebella di party ka ja o di lebelle botse ona le e re mo le bana tsa di results re mo khibidu red e lebelle fase ANC e lebelle fase DA e lebelle fase EFF Green e lebelle odimo o tlo bona rena who is the winner of the top 3 abanya go e bona. Let me tell you, onale ntwe ya political party funding. Rena, how great donation you must declare. So there is nothing to declare if you so great donation, right? IFP and Freedom Front. IFP came musho in certain municipalities in KZN. Ir a secret donation. Ki ono sonje we suspect or marabaka or barana di maspal. The service provider jailer. Di kabadiba donated. IFP is not a suspect. Freedom Front irana ke maburu adi plus. Bana le chelete. Ke bona baka donate lang Freedom Front Plus. No, Freedom Front Plus has not declared anything like the EFF. It's not a suspect. They want the EFF. And how feature you think, no, this is accountability. It is not accountability. It's hatred of the highest order. Mashaba got 15 million from the Oppenheimers. A contest 6 municipalities. 6. Eva feature no. Mashava did better than the EFF. Got 6 municipalities. Renarbere contester everywhere. But comparably, local association, Rena, national organization, we must be compared to PEM association. Arnana gwadi PEM. Reluantoyemwe. Not Yamo local, Relwa international battle. We're fighting an international battle. Yarena, Asiamo Tembisa, Itomamo Tembisa, it goes straight into Cairo, in Egypt, and all over the African continent. Come compare le bashimanyana ba dipheme. A o nyaka o bolla ka nna o bolela ka bo Sankara, le bo Mugabe, le bo Gaddafi. Bolela ka banna. Not by Simon Pem, Magna Pem. So, Yarina is continental. It is international. It is everywhere where a black person is found. In the diaspora, Arka Rifita Brazil, Ragrava Tupa Mutomuntu, Raitena, Kiarina. Bare, Malema Luzijeni Kato, because Urata ma foreigner. Agarate ma foreigner. I love black people. I don't love foreigners. Everywhere I see a black person, I see my brother and I see my sister. Lekanosim votele, akinataba, marana, akitloe makwatrate, yalimpopo, kitibe musali wa Zimbabwe, atila Limpopo River, atweremwana, arko munyakela ditari, kamo mesina, kimuhumisha kirikopek, kamo mesina ona ditari, lerfelecha ditari. Right with my own conscience, I must look in the eyes of a black woman. Arikinyakela wana, stauja, there is no food in Zimbabwe, le rena chona, mo South Africa, mara re hoji ba re bochauri, bana ba motho ba watelana, thoya chile. I don't have food. I don't have medicine to share with you, Zimbabwean. Mara diapla. Yaurenda, orenda kireko mosali, a woman carrying a child, Kerijika. And then when they jiggers you in America, or why so rena black people, Babo way, or other black people the same way. You taught them that you must never respect a black person, especially when they are in their country, in your country. Comrades, one, are no problem. The unity of Africa is very important, because this place, Dwellang, who miseducator, give the opportunities. Africa has always been one. Asanga wabali the border, more Africa. The borders were imposed on us by colonizers. We're now all Unyaka decolonized education, Mara Unyaka the border. It's a man to the comrades, Ariye, Rere, economy, ya Africa must work all of it, so that there is no one who's called a foreigner. Wherever we are prospering. But Reska Dumela Wanaba Rena, Babula Kitlala, Kaurinyaka di vote. Who choose a life of a black person, or Aitamae, Abulaiwe, because you want a vote. Vote. I will die next to my sisters and brothers from all over the continent and all over the world. We are one. Black people everywhere where we are one. In New York City, all those blacks there, they belong to us. We belong to them. We are one. And no one is going to divide us. When we formed the EFF, we did not hide this point. We now are fighting for the continent to be one. Today, you say you're not voting for EFF because it's fighting for the continent to be one. Hanu join anyway. Matwale taratadilo. Letama le join let's have a lord join name. Aunaki ma Africa Mara or put South Africa first. Kuena motwa EFF. Mara logo ya EFF. Aina South Africa as a map. Inale Africa as a map to show you the vision of the EFF. I can't put South Africa first. South African map. No, they really put Africa first. When you put Africa first, you put all black people all over the world first. And they will learn to respect black people while black people respect each other. That's why we must respect them. But if we are not going to respect each other, I don't know. Omware, remozije di election, Kaur Malema, Oto Nwatia Lisuma. Now, what if TA like you are removing them from 5 to 3 in KZN in Etegui? I guarantee it was supposed to hit us there first. No, it didn't. I get even made over like that. From 5 to 3, Malema will cost the lady vote. From 8 councillors to 24 councillors in eThekwini after the tea. Navege sayo rapeleta Zuma ga selo. Kwa kibekilo mocha Zuma Tamaya commissione. Yalo ulwale na urke moche motu adie the right thing. You say we can't vote for you. Karuto not here. Akia not here fair. Kebeki mocha mokhalabe. Or what low chara. O kasia commissione. Asma muchara. Asian telege. Eke man telege. Ngeba siya tulungu. Mpofu balon. We were together there by the tea. He also drank it, the tea. The man, son salad. Rare born of Mandela. Regano barrel jari namara. Rabat baban chukamoga. What lo char? Erigas bitudur te. Ulogishele bakalela. Kemoka ushab. As a telege. Bamu leche tadi chipi. Cause a telege. I will never stop telling people to do the right. If that is going to cost us votes, so be it. Now I'm prepared to go home. Kia kwa kukwa kaibila osana mutwana. Kia kine mola. Kelele se li EFF ya le na. Elor le nyaka ulida kamaka. Ler no rescata ma rebo jaba tuneti. Yaore e ya commissione. Ler no tabanewe it's wrong. When we ask a person to comply with the law of South Africa, we will never stop telling the truth. It doesn't matter how much it will cost us, but the truth will remain the truth, and one day it will pay off. But our level, these are the people who liberated us. Fighters. Everything. Baba Coalition. Rekopani ANC. Rafi Taran. Omoba Mr. Poster Moire is CCT. No coalition with ANC. Error route. ANC is currently a government and has got majority in parliament. Resonte change constitution for us to expropriate the land without compensation. Na ringa kidi maspala pese ringa kanara. Yalo riabonor tuyajer dibeti dage. That itam. Wawana rika vota kamuka. That re-expropriate le fast without compensation. Realefa di maspala. Agora mazwa barari poso. Bari, he? Rare, are voting Billy. Re change constitution. Re jail fast. Bajigadik. Rena Oscar obsessed carry position. We are obsessed with the land. Anything that is going to deliver the land, we will deliver it into any municipality. We want the land. Relwa dintwa tabura khulu kuku barena tedi ba paleteng. Why do you want us to stop ribona potential ya o reka tshwara lefase ka o ba fa masala nyana o bona na ra tja lefase? Why? Because we want the land. And rena morutu boletse rena re dile commitment ya re tlo krea lefase in our lifetime, and we are going to do everything in our power to deliver the fast. Na re nyake tsi re nyaka e bolaya e khwenyanya re fetse ka yona mara re ka re bana re thoka ntšheng dinomoro tša rena ka mo parlamenteng re phase molao wa gore basadi ba kry free sanitary towels. Why o re ska bolela le ANC ka ntlo e le rona le potential ya basadi ba kry free sanitary towels? Re ko ANC a re kopantšheng dinomoro tša rena, a re kopantšheng dinomoro tša rena re bee Malema deputy president, a re kopantšheng dinomoro tša rena re phase molao wa gore di-clinic di bulwe 24 hours. Wena ore we ska CCT ska bolela le ANC e mon rena re sa tlo emela 2024 o re bush mara what if una le ntlhingizana re ka speed ra re fafa ra deliver ntwe ka speed nya before 2024 ke politiki ngwanaka o ska kitia mashaba what I don't talk to ba bala bo meyara no ka I don't talk to ka o papa a poporo a sa tsebe politiki a ke re le re kgethile re dumelle re le lead if a re lead ya botse conference etla le arrange la tsentsa ba ba le leadang ha botse mara for now allow us to lead you. Comrades, this is where we want to arrive. Mara, it looks like Otonya Karichike Kamo in order to arrive here. Because the destination is the same. I change. How we arrive there is the tactics we use to arrive at our destination. Fighters, let's go chia ke moya wa Twitter. Le social media, le Facebook, e ba bolela di Facebook, wa kra le di tseni ka moka, le di literature le na le tsona di wetša ana ka mo we le digital le tša teka tsena. Rena, our mandate does not come from Twitter. Our mandate comes from the branches of the EFF. That's where we account. We don't account at 702. We don't account at 405. We account at the structures of the EFF. So, comrades, please, let's make sure we remain focused and don't get diverted. Politiki ase mampebo ele ser na ro ralokele yona o tla ibona re thomile mokgatlo elo mokakanyana mamotla ko mokaka o sa tlo hola wa ba o mokaka kaka wa ba a big tree ye ka o fela lena le tlabeleng tshika mo fasa ona le go retse moriti o provider get this victory. How can we form an organization and plan to kill it? We will never kill our organization. Fighters are here, road builder structures of the EFF. We are going next year, we are going to engage in a campaign, public recruitment campaign. Arisanya kante ya recruiter maloko kakone. Also enjoy the public notice or what 8 recruitment day. Itang kai baunyo join an EFF. It join publicly rebola gatekeeping so that our organization becomes big. Karbat baunyo go khetwa di chairperson. Ba recruiter batho ba tloba vote la. Aba recruiti batho ba EFF. Ba banyaka go join EFF. So next year it's a year of recruitment. We are going to engage in public recruitment and we are going to recruit quality membership that came to join on its own. It was not brought by somebody to come and join, and that somebody thinks he owns members of the EFF because they were recruited by that person. So, Kaufela, comrades, there's no coalition. Ye EFF, it creates an lie. Reina, we are on our own. Reina, ibile romalabo tebo shield because mahua ari rekaba chia kamo kaba tuwa mara EFF yona ari nyaki. Are into a woods. Yar lo khua le bula molomo le la ka wena all the time. Abere ala para lo khua. Beta Ellen zile lis mama tani sela sai sela but we don't want EFF. Why? Because they know the EFF will never surrender and succumb to whiteness. Na arena di basa, arena bu misses. We are our own bosses as the EFF. Are controlling my. That's why EFF must declare donations. Before you say EFF must declare donations, go and look at who is giving donations. Alikabanor motwa famba to donation again man. Then we talk on we saw our EFF United creation. About donation, Dinchaki Oppenheimer. And we're now old. We want to nationalize the mines. The mine in South Africa, they belong to Oppenheimers. But how do you want to nationalize the mines? You have declared a war against the Oppenheimers. That's number one. Number two, or you want to expropriate land without compensation. Then ask the question, who is the biggest owner of land in South Africa? Get the Oppenheimer family. What's more, whoever finance a DA, finance a DA, finance a Mashaba, finance all the liberals were united against the expropriation of land without compensation. So why not all of them must give us donation? Those people give on a fella, Baba Nandi Chelete, Lenamu, like donated like EFF. Maragasi disclosed the girl, Ali donated 90,000. Little Ichiaga share. Give it 10 rand, Janachu, some membership. Low regard keeper, Lady Kebisana. Lady Beret. Kelena, le finance EFF, but you don't have the capacity to donate to the threshold of 90,000 which must be declared. Mararegele botjeng ntong batlo auditor di buka tsa di political party ka moka, including the EFF. They will never find anything wrong because we don't get money from anyone. We get money from our councillors, our MPs, our MPs. Is called party levy. Kiona refining. Abe remove it from 800 to 1,000 plus means more money for the EFF. Because that's where our money comes from. The Buka J, Dilo Auditor ke branch, ya ANC, by Bichorke IEC. Yellow no Gadia to branch ANC clo auditor. Abe never career one mistake. They won't wait for the audit to finish. By Lika this Alice meeting or she way. This is the crime they committed. Why would you do that? Because if you don't declare, they can deregister your political party. Why would we risk such an effort? Because the IEC and the ANC will want that. So, comrades, please don't be scared. There is no one at all who's going to find anything wrong with the EFF. We must all be rest assured that the EFF has complied with the law. Fighters, let us make sure that everyone, Watenango Maspale, all the councillors, please do not engage in corrupt activities. Any councillor who's found to have committed corruption will face the code of conduct of the EFF. No councillor must be in a close relationship with the ANC and the DA government. EFF councillors must report to their branches all the time. You are not bigger than the branch. You are a PR councillor, you are a ward councillor, the branch is bigger than you. You are not bigger than the branch. Report to a branch, work with your branch to grow the EFF. Leaders of the province, please hold these councillors consistently accountable. Councillors must account to the leadership of the EFF. And there was a fighter who said, Yana doesn't take mandate from the EFF, a PR councillor. Asili Subi, at Arasariana, or Votali DA, Yana EFF, as a Mojesin, Asili Subi, PR councillor. That is a party position. It's not your position. Your PR means party representative. You must take your mandate from the EFF and not from anyone else. You defy the mandate of the EFF, you are out. It won't even be more than 48 hours. You defy the party line, you are out. So if you know what is good for you as a PR, wherever you are, follow the mandate of the party. Fighters, let's go and make sure that the organization becomes more stronger and more powerful. Only the EFF can call a rally this size after the elections. No any other party can do that after the elections. So the EFF is on the ground, the EFF is alive. Let's go and make it more stronger. If you were a ward candidate, you did not make it into the PR, stop being impatient. Hang in there. because you remain the reserve list of the EFF. Hang in there. Don't give up. But the EFF, to everybody, is not an employment agency. No one must ever treat positions of the EFF as employment. It's not employment, it's a deployment. At any time, it can be withdrawn. Make peace with that. Oscar Oval Councillor, what about food work mereko? As in mereko, key deployment. Because out of the food, without which personal. Do not take positions of the organization personal. Oscar Isha Pelu, Asini Yuana Jahao. Do not personalize political positions. At any time, the party can withdraw its position. Make peace with it. But be like Winnie Mandela. When you think your organization is ill-treating you, remain loyal and love it more. Oscar Rata o to position fair. Kamo staging oka babujisha no. War EFF we wana yawan. Rekabla mo tuka EFF. Rata EFF. Omo film, omo cheers, video, mo staging. Or EFF e ka ko at yefi. Bona. Rata ambi EFF mo staging. Omo film. Or chachila lose a position. Oto moralo kele museto. Atoma or Rafael or Yo Mutamudi. Aswena mo go wena utakala EFF. Owo ito stilo says kibidu se. Osi duchi sawadi miwa. Mamo taiba rubusha stulo walwa. Olola di tulo chabatu. Di tulo just chaba. Stulo says chaba anytime. Satama. Fighters. Manta. Monday. Metros are starting to go in. By lo tomakata di meara, modi metro, yolo, ariye, road level las babies heta. Bomozandi le masina mo, bagano utua, basnama utu. Agere kolo ije la wadi reili angeja maspala. Digano tamaga mantara, jolobi, moto abija uba. Orayo na melasia ya aya hai solas ve mara mashaba lita eva garata li position the way they love positions that will make the ANC to come through a vector. Mashaba, the DA and all those small parties they must unite and then take out the ANC. And the DA must put aside its white arrogance and share positions because no one won the elections. So when no one has won the elections, you must share the positions. Don't involve us. We don't want your positions. We don't want to be involved. But remove the corrupt. Maybe Elka Monokari, Elka Unite, and Nama Shilugele DA, Levoma Shama, Lava one thing. Elka Monokar Makobia ANC, Alehama, Bale Palela without EFF. Maybe Elka Hey, Elka a plan. Maybe Elka planning and I got Kizane. Mara, it will depend on the unity of the small parties. Now the IFP has sold out. Yari Etamali ANC. No one has written an article out. IFP has brought the ANC through a back door. Na Sangara Retamali ANC. Ririda Rebulali ANC already. EFF is bringing ANC through a back door. Mara IFP did exactly that. No article. Because they don't hate the IFP. ANC le IFP le na le tsebiditaba ka mola natala ka mola tja kopana tja re bona re swantse re kopantse dinomoro tja rena ba re why ba re selo se ata ba re ke EFF ge re ka se united ntho e tlo re fetša ye. So the unity of the ANC and the IFP is because they are scared of the EFF. But the EFF is eating on our constituency, both of us. We must unite and block it. I'm very happy. That to me is not a problem. It's actually a praise. Or the party ba o bola ke dikhuru ba kopana ka rena ba re tshaba. They were very powerful. The IFP and the ANC in Natal, they are scared of the EFF. They united to block the EFF because the EFF is eating on the IFP and the ANC. It's a reality. So, comrades, arbete matso, rebetele batho ba le ba Natala ba le ba o votela EFF ba khalemela mokgatlo wa bothelesi. O sa phela mogala ba bothelesi. O bone EFF mo fafara ka Natala straight. Re boye, rebetele ba le ba Eastern Cape matso. Bardile batho ba o ketsa dinomoro re leboe gape ba Western Cape ba lwa go boima kua ba lwa le di-racist ba dile batho ba re okeletsa dinomoro. We have more councillors in the Cape Metro. Re leboe ba Mpumalanga batho ba Mpumalanga ba dile batho River number 2 in the whole province of Mpumalanga. River Hangeli Maspal. Relabu, Chabasa Free State, Ba Papara ANC, by 50%, Kamanga Ba Hangadi Maspala, Ka Free State, Babetere Mato. Erobo. ANC ifomilwe mangaungo satseli kua ANC ifomilwe ngona egrele 50%. Le councillor le tele ka balalwa la ba lusa o fedile ka bo. Comrades, let's thank the people of Northwest kaore ba re dile batho ba hanga di masipala Western Komapi, over what candidate to teach leadership for Shomabe one of the for. Comrades, let's thank the people of Northern Cape because those are our people. Northern Cape belongs to the EFF, but we the little wattage, in the province of Northern Cape. Comrades, let's thank the people of Limpopo who continue to support and vote for the EFF. They've also created hung municipalities and gave us the works. Fellow fighters, let's thank the people of Gauteng who have made us proud and continue to be the biggest feeder of the EFF. Ralebua, Batwa Gauteng, Lialwa, Grand Forces, Lena, by Johannesburg, Levatwani, Leskabalanya Mamoko, by Tapil Baba Lenaba, Recover Swatebe, Lenabe Regam Fase, Sanam Fase, Levereke, Letuele Pili, Lelolam Hatu, Wavri. By Tapil, Olena. Moi t'appelle as a celebrity. Toi là on rata di nepe. Le raté door to door. Au feta di nepe. and hello their door to door. Do door to door for real. Oscar Fita wa just nepe, watana kuluing watamaya, wa create an impression. Ya runoli mamilodi, udia door to door. Hanunosa di door to door, uwele photo shoot. There is a difference between photo shoot and door to door. Rena, our nickname, ki door to door. Ki onanto etlo repeatisha. Ki onanto etlo diangore. Regie South Africa ye kamukanayo na. Ariyeng ro kriya but baba usivote. Comrades, unalaba tuwaba nchi. Baba resupporta. Mara about vote. Yalu, all branches of the EFF, this is your task. You must answer this question in your branch. How do we get these people out to go and vote for the EFF? Because they support the EFF. On the day of the elections, they don't come out to vote. Let's answer that question. And all leaders, everything we do should speak to this question. How do we get our people out in their numbers on election day to go out and vote for the EFF? Let's go and answer that question. And the answer to that question is groundwork, door to door. We must never get tired of doing door to door. We must never get tired of helping our people. We must never get tired of being on the side of black people. Because if you are not genuine, it will be challenging. How better the vote to go away, Mara, Edu Betile, only genuine. Ours is not elections. Ours is a liberation of black people, and it might take us long. Election is but one of those things we do on our way to the liberation of black people. Siyabonga fighters, thank you very much. Ralabuwa, Ikansile, Bayadangi, Siyabulela, Siyabonga, all of you, you did a great job. The EFF is growing and becoming bigger and bigger, and the future looks bright. Let's confront the future with dedication, with determination. The only thing that is going to stop us is victory, because victory is certain. Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF, viva! Aikule EFF, aikule! Uile Musho Maburu, uile! Uile de Klerk, uile! Uile Musho Maburu, uile! Uile de Klerk, uile! Amanda! Long live the undying spirit of Winnie Mandela, long live! Long live the undying spirit of Nelson Mandela, long live! Long live the undying spirit of Steve Biko, long live! Long live the undying spirit of the 1976 generation, long live! Mandela! Mandela! Auno Makuvi! Siaya! Siaya! No Makuvi!